Is it too late to start a YouTube channel in 2022? Maybe. I mean, I could tell you all the good things, like, no, it's not too late, it's the perfect time. The reality is that YouTube is the second most used website on the entire internet. Like, bro, that's a lot of people watching videos, and that's a lot of people creating videos as well. According to YouTube, there are over 30 million active YouTube users. So that could be people creating videos, that could be people watching videos. But my point is that it's not as easy anymore to just put out any old YouTube video and expect it to blow up in a couple months. But it's been reported by YouTube that people watch over 1 billion hours every day of videos. So that means you have a fighting chance. However, it's not as easy as it was in 2020 when people were just posting any old thing and just blowing up because we were all bored at home watching videos. Growing your channel on YouTube is going to take a lot of time, but is that going to stop you? It shouldn't, if you want to put in the work. If you want to leverage these statistics and start growing your audience, listen up. Think of content creation as a recipe. The ingredients you'll need are a topic, aka a niche. What are you going to talk about, or educate people on, or show off? If you're starting out for the first time with your YouTube journey, just stick to one niche. When you finally create your engaged audience, you can pivot your niche into something else, or you can add on additional niches, because then you'll have somebody or a group of people willing to listen to what you have to say on a regular basis. Another ingredient you'll need is basic equipment, a camera. I'm currently filming on a Canon G7X Mark II because that is the popular vlogger camera that everybody seems to have or had, because now it's a piece. Some people film entire videos with just their phones. If you have an iPhone, I do recommend anything from iPhone 7 and up is like perfectly fine. If you're willing to invest in some equipment and get yourself a nicer camera than your phone, I'm not going to tell you not to do it. However, it's not going to guarantee you subscribers, views, followers, etc. Editing equipment. You're going to need a laptop or a computer. You're going to need a platform where you can edit your software, be it Final Cut Pro or iMovie if you have Mac, or if you have Windows, Adobe Premiere, or Lightworks, I think, is another one which is free. If there's more, then I will recommend them down below, but you can literally get away with just a phone and some editing software. Engaging content. You're obviously creating videos because you want to reach a wider audience, or whatever your motives may be. Your content needs to be engaging. You need to provide some sort of value to your audience. Make your content interesting. Avoid clickbaiting your way into getting those numbers up, or copying someone straight up from their own video. People want to see what is unique to you. Patience and consistency. This hits home for me because I need it. You have to keep showing up for your audience. For the audience that you don't even have yet, you have to keep showing up so that your content gets put out onto the algorithm and that you can be seen and heard, basically. You're going to do a lot of talking until somebody decides to listen to you. Growth is slow. On any platform that you choose to go on, growth is very, very slow. It helps to be consistent, especially in your slow growth periods, which is going to be right at the very beginning. You're going to need both in maximum quantities. When I say being consistent, something at least weekly needs to be posted. Set realistic goals. To be like a motivator for this journey, because it's going to be a journey. That's exactly what it's going to be. I think it would help if you set yourself some goals. Not necessarily just growth goals, but personal goals too. My last tip that I can think of for the moment is to make mistakes. You're going to make a lot. Your first video is going to be, not that great. I posted my first video a few months ago because I was overthinking it, and it took me a lot longer to edit it and post it. Watching back the video now, I made a lot of mistakes in it, and I'm grateful that I made those mistakes because I know what to do differently this time. Some things that you shouldn't do. If you're just going to post every few weeks, you're not going to be consistent, you're not going to show up every time, then maybe put it on the back burner for a little bit until you are ready to be consistent. Growth looks different for everybody. Some people, they blow up straight away, but for some others it will take weeks, months, years before they see some traction. if you have low quality content. By low quality, I mean if you don't have basic editing skills, so you know when to cut things properly, you know when to like add music, decent camera focus, I would say it might not do as well as you want it to if your video is not of a certain quality. But I'm not saying it needs to be an entire Hollywood production, but standards such as those things kind of catch people out. It takes away from their content. You want your content to be gaining you an audience. Don't not show off your personality. You are unique to everyone. You are not the same as anybody else. And that is something that you should show off specifically in your videos. That is your selling point. You should utilize it as much as you can without forcing it. Because when you force it, it can quickly become tacky and cringy, and you'll win yourself a video where you look back on it and you're like, oh my god, I'm deleting it, or I'm going to private it, and you never want to see it again. If you're going to do the things that I've shown you that do work, and you're not going to do the things that I've told you that don't work, you're going to see eventual success. If it's the other way around, it's going to probably take you longer to grow. I'm not going to tell you that you're not going to grow. I'm a beginner YouTuber. Why should you listen to me? I'm a beginner, but I wasted a whole year researching how to make YouTube videos, how to start a YouTube channel, instead of actually making YouTube videos and creating a channel. Now that I'm doing it, I think I'm clued up enough to be able to share tips and share my own knowledge that I've curated over this long year. And also because I'm going to be your living proof. You're going to see me grow on this platform from 5 or 6 subscribers to tens of thousands. I'm going to be a living proof of that, and you're going to listen to my advice and you're going to grow too, successfully, because we are all in this together. There is no competition in this game. I help you grow, you help me grow. Do you know what? Making YouTube videos really takes you out of your comfort zone. Making anything and posting anything to reach a wider audience takes you out of your comfort zone. Is it too late to start a YouTube video in 2022? Not if you're going to do it right. If you do these steps, as I told you, accordingly, you should see results. I'm going to be using these tips myself. If there's any changes into what I'm going to do differently, I will update you in future videos. In my next video, I'll be talking about my content strategy. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope to catch you in my next one.